Instead of the classic pictures with Santa, kids can enjoy breakfast with Santa at the Lloyd Mall. Abby St. John has more on this special event.
I'm happy to be joined here again by Janelle Owens with the Lloyd Mall. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me, Abby.
Of course. Now, the Lloyd Mall never sleeps because you guys are always coming up with these fantastic events. We just had Glitter Night, which I hope was a success. Now we have another event for the holidays, Breakfast with Santa. Tell me about that because it's coming up in just a few weeks. Tell me what people need to know about it.
Yes, so this year, Lloyd Mall, along with our event partner, Border Inn Suites, will be hosting Breakfast with Santa Saturday, December 9th. Santa will be there greeting the kids, singing some Christmas carols. Each child receives a goodie bag. There will be two different sittings. So one will be at 9:15 a.m. and one will be at 10:45 a.m. Tickets go on sale tomorrow, November 21st at 9 a.m. through Eventbrite. And the link to book is on our website at lloydmall.com. Tickets are $12, and all of the proceeds this year will be used to help local families this holiday season.
That's incredible in a very unique way because, of course, children love Santa Claus, and it's different than just going to get your picture taken with him. This is more interactive, I think, and, bigger groups of kids can enjoy it. Now, I believe this isn't the first year that it's been put on, correct?
No, this is our very first
First
year.
year,
Yep.
okay,
Yes.
which
Yeah.
is amazing. So, where did the idea for this then come from?
We wanted to have another event to give back to our community, and Santa is a big deal, and we thought that it would be fun to have the kids have an event where they could come and interact with Santa and sing with him and hang out. And so Breakfast with Santa was born.
And the idea of having two different sittings, why was that choice made to have two different times?
To have space wise. So just to make sure that everybody that wants to be involved can be. So we'll have a first sitting of approximately 120 and then another sitting of 120 to make sure that everyone that wants to come can.
And just to confirm, for people, just the technical aspects, tickets go on sale tomorrow. Where can they find tickets again? And the time or when the sale starts for the tickets.
Absolutely. So it is tomorrow at 9 a.m. You can go to the Lloyd Mall website. We do have a link to the Eventbrite, or you can go straight to Eventbrite. It's right on there, and all tickets will be purchased online.
That sounds awesome. And this is going to be an absolutely fantastic event. And I cannot wait to hear all about it and how much of a success it will be. Now, you wanted to mention Black Friday as well. So tell me a little bit about what that is for people to know as well.
Yes, so Lloyd Mall is having some awesome Black Friday sales coming up as well. So this Friday is Black Friday. Our mall hours will be 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. And the Lloyd Mall itself is having a special on our gift cards. If you purchase a $100 gift card, you will receive a $10 Lloyd Mall gift card free. They're available per purchase all day long at the Lloyd Mall admin office. As well, you can head to our website on Friday, lloydmall.com, and there will be a secret website page that will go live, and that will have all of the Black Friday specials happening here at Lloyd Mall.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me again. These events at the mall just keep on getting better and better. And it's awesome, especially with the holiday season, adding in all these unique, fun events like Glitter Night and now Breakfast with Santa. It's amazing that you guys are doing this, not just for you guys, but for the community as a whole because of the money that it goes towards. So thank you so much for joining me. And I wish you the best of luck for Breakfast with Santa.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me again, Abby.
It's time now for This Week in Retrospect. Here is our Ty Roswell.
On This Week in Retrospect, we take it back to 1994. As the hunting season begins, taxidermists get to work.
After 11 years in the oil patch, Sam Suick's career has taken on quite a change, as he's now working on animals rather than pump jacks.
I hunt a lot and fish a lot. I always was interested in it. When I was a kid, I used to see, somebody had a deer head at home, you'd stare at it for an hour, and it just got me interested in doing it. It started as a hobby and escalated to a business.
Suick works on all kinds of animals, with most of his work coming from hunters, as he prepares a lot of birds, fish, and deer. With the hunting season now in full swing throughout the Midwest, business is picking up with clientele from as far away as the United States.
Yeah, hunting is really popular here, especially the deer season and the goose season. Get a lot of Americans up here and a lot of guiding around here.
After an animal is brought in, it takes about 30 days' time to complete. All that is basically used, though, is the hide. First, a tanning process is done to preserve the animal before it's put on a foam body, not using the bones, and then dries for a month before the final touches are done. But that's not where it stops, as a number of regulations must also be followed, or Suick faces being shut down.
Everything that comes in, I fill out a book that goes through Fish and Wildlife and the government. They have to produce their hunting licenses. But things like owls and hawks, you can't hunt. They're protected species, but if you find one, somebody had hit it, you can take it in and they'll give you a permit for it. So if you bring me a bird and you don't have a permit, I won't do it.
At this time, Suick will continue as a one-man operation, but if the taxidermy business continues to increase, expansion could be in his future plans.
And in 1998, a couple of local designers give students the opportunity to strut down the walkway.
They hit the runway modeling the likes of Eva Lazar and Jeff Chief, both local designers who incorporate First Nation culture and color into their creations. And while the clothes may have been the highlight of the evening, the real highlight is what the students learn from the whole process.
One of the main reasons we do it, just to give students confidence and build on their self-esteem. This is a pretty big project for them to do, and if they have the guts to do something like this, I know that they'll go on, and do bigger and better things.
Students in Eagle View's cosmetology, home ec, and commercial cooking classes teamed up to help organize the show. With tickets priced at just $10, their contributions helped offset the overall cost of the show and its designers.
They prepare the meal and set everything up, and they practice modeling. It includes the hair, the makeup, the poise, the charm, personality, how to get along with people, but we do hire designers to do the clothes.
The show is 3 years old now, and each year it's grown bigger and better. This year, over 200 people packed the school's gym, creating a sense of community amongst all of the high fashion.
Anything that brings the community together as a team is well worth the effort, and that's in any community. I think that you have to learn to work together and help each other out. If you notice, we have a lot of the surrounding communities that give us support, and we try to do the same for them too. There's enough heartaches out there. It's nice to bring people and put a smile, like the entertainment was great, see a smile on people's face, and it's all worth it.
And that's been our week in retrospect.
Retrospect this week is brought to you by Webb's Ford. Worth your while to drive the extra mile. Webb's Ford in Vermilion.
Furniture set and design supplied by Furniture Gallery, downtown Lloydminster.
And now we have another artist interview with Sarah Scott of Real Country.
We are joined here by Alicia Eichel, who's a very talented country singer-songwriter out of Central Alberta. Alicia, it is an absolute pleasure to get you on today. We are going to be talking about your new song, Unbroken, which is very inspiring and very beautiful. But first, since this is your first time on Primetime Local News, tell us a bit more about yourself.
Yeah, well, I am a country singer from Central Alberta. Born and raised in BC, but I call Alberta home. And I also was living part-time down in Nashville, so I still spend a lot of time down there. And this is my baby Cash, my Frenchie, named after the great Johnny Cash, of course. And he's like, you know what? I just want to be part of this today. So here he is. I have a band and we play a lot of shows throughout Central Alberta. We've had a really busy last few years, which has been awesome. And I also songwrite, record, release music, tour, teach music, and I'm also an interior designer. So there's a lot of things that I do.
You are such a well-rounded artist, and I absolutely love that. Your 2023, from what I saw on social media, was just jam-packed with wonderful, wonderful things. Tell us a bit more about it.
Yeah, 2023 was a great year. I was able to get back down to Nashville a few times, spent a ton of time down there, recorded new music, did some writing. And my band and I were super busy through the summer. It was one of our busiest summers yet. Played the Pinoca Stampede, which was a huge show, over 4,000 people at both of those shows. So it was a lot of fun, and some Calgary Stampede events. We played all over Alberta, which was awesome. And yeah, it's just been a really great year. Definitely feeling very blessed to be busy again.
For sure. That has been such a great part about 2023. Everything has kind of come back to normal, which has been fantastic. Now, you are wrapping up this year with a brand new song, Unbroken, which we're going to be talking about in a second. But first, what can we expect in 2024? What do you got planned?
Well, 2024, we're already booking shows into 24, which is exciting. So hoping for another super busy year of shows, a busy summer, of course, of shows. I'll be spending more time down in Nashville. Can't wait to get back there again, writing, recording, just, keeping at it, just bringing out new music and keeping on doing what I love and doing what I'm blessed to do every day.
So your song Unbroken, absolutely incredible. And it is a song to inspire women to stay strong. So tell us a bit more about what inspired this song and how you wrote it.
Absolutely. So, when I was in my early 20s, a lot of people don't know this, but I was in a very short marriage. It was unfortunately very controlling and abusive. There was a lot of really hard stuff that went on in that. And thankfully, it only lasted a year and a half. And he chose other things ultimately. And, I was trying to make things work, but thankfully it ended. And there was a lot of healing to go through after that. There was a lot of stuff to go through, and there was a lot of stuff that continued for years on after, that was really tough with that. And for the first while, I found it kind of like it felt like a bit of a scar, that I didn't really want people to see, and I'm very ashamed of it and everything. And then I realized, scars can be beautiful, and they make us who we are. And oftentimes when we share our stories, it can help inspire others. So I started to share my story a little bit and found that other women were resonating with my story, and it was inspiring them to stand up, to be treated the way that we deserve to be treated. If we're going to love and respect someone, we deserve the same love and respect back, and we deserve to feel safe and feel loved. And so I've written songs about it in the past, but never really put anything out. And Unbroken came about in the summer, just paralleling it to a wild horse and the freedom of a wild palomino. Wild horses have always been dear to me, and horses. And so I wrote it with Robert Abernathy in Nashville. And we just, wanted to write something that, told the story, didn't tell too many crazy details, but told the story, and it was inspiring and really inspire women and others to, be unbroken and know that, even if you go through something, you can heal and you can be free and you can be, run free like a wild palomino. So I've had a lot of women reach out that it's inspired them and helped them. And that's really all that matters. When you put a song out, even if it helps one person, it's definitely worth it.
The song is absolutely stunning. And I know a lot of women are very thankful that you did speak up and that you did release this song to the world. So, Alicia, where can everybody get this song Unbroken?
Yeah, so you can find this on Spotify, Apple, Amazon. So please check it out. Please share it. And, I hope that it inspires others and that everyone enjoys it.
Wonderful. Well, Alicia and Cash, thank you so much for joining me today. It was an absolute pleasure getting to talk with you.
Take a quick look at your 7-day forecast. It looks like we'll have one more good day of sunny not fall winterish weather here with a high of 3 on Tuesday with a low of 9, though we might see some windy days there on Tuesday. As we go into Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to see some lows of highs of -4, lows down to -11 and -8. Then on Friday and Saturday, it looks like we're going to get back up into the positives there with a 2 and a 1 there. Breezy in the afternoon on Saturday, which will then turn into next week where we're going to be seeing those highs of -3 and -1 once again, but looking like it's going to see some cloud there, plenty cloudy though, or some sun there as we get into Friday, but it's going to be plenty cloudy as we go throughout the rest of this week. And thank you for watching Primetime Local News. My name is Thomas Wildman, and thank you for watching once again, and have a great day.